Hey guys, what's up? Carlin here. Gonna tell you a little secret. So actually, it's probably not a secret. Everybody knows it. My favorite day ever is new bike day. New motorcycle, new mountain bike, new bicycle, whatever. It's like new bike day is like I don't get any more excited than new bike day. Second favorite day is new helmet day. And guess what day it is? New helmet day. So something awesome showed up in the mail, and I'll be honest with you, today I was feeling kind of shitty. I've been sick, and it just kind of in a funk all day. And then this puppy showed up from Bell Helmets, the new Race Star, in an awesome colorway. Surge matte, gloss white, and red. So I've been waiting for this colorway for a little while. I've been stoked on it. I saw it in the catalog, and of course it was sold out as soon as I wanted to grab one. But yeah, today's the day. So checking out the box, I mean, obviously it just looks good. This helmet retails for $750 and comes with a 5-year warranty. Everything looks good. Bunch of specs and information on the side of the box, and we'll go over all that. Let's open this thing up and check it out. Now this is something kind of unique to Bell. They really dropped some dough on this bag. Check that out. I mean, it's a nice padded bag. This is something that's going to last you for years. It might even last you beyond the lifespan of the helmet. They don't spare any expense on this. I mean, dude, you're spending that type of money on a helmet. It's like, you don't want it to come in like a little sack like some of those other helmets do. I mean, this is a really good quality bag that it comes in, and instantly it gives you a feeling of quality. It makes you feel like it's money well spent, even before you've opened it up and seen your helmet. So pop this puppy open. There she is. A little bit of a protective foam bag. Oh yeah, check that out. The new Bell Race Star. Now, at first glance, you know, the first thing we notice is this really beautiful carbon shell here. So this is what they call 3K carbon shell. It's Bell's top-end carbon fiber technology. They actually did have a higher-end race version, a Pro Star, for a little while. But I think right now we're looking at everything's 3K carbon. Beautiful, beautiful fit and finish. Matte carbon, and when it hits the light, you get a little bit of a 3-dimensional depth to it, which is really cool, seeing the carbon fiber finish. And then this flat red stripe, and then a gloss white top. Just amazing. Really cool. And also too, I mean, a little added advantage, it will keep the top of your head a little cooler, stay over a black helmet. So, first thing we look at, field of vision. This has what Bell calls their Panavision technology, which basically opens up this whole viewing port. So you get a lot of peripheral vision, and in the case of this Race Star, it's actually designed so you have a little more vision up here. Because naturally, in a Race Star, you're going to be probably on a sport bike. You're more tucked. You're looking up like that. That's your range of vision there. So it opens it up a little bit. A normal Star helmet will be a little more oriented like this. So say touring bikes, normal use, conventional standard motorcycles, whatever. So it's kind of clever, you know. It's something that Bell's thought about amongst plenty of other things. They have a lot of real world innovations incorporated in this helmet. Something that's kind of neat about Bell too, they have a testing laboratory inside their headquarters. They're able to test stuff day by day. Innovations they come up with, prototype tech, they do it all right there, and they have data immediately. A lot of other helmet manufacturers, and actually surprise you, some really big ones, have to send their helmets off for testing. So that costs a lot of money, and it costs time too. So innovations are slow to hit the helmet, and they kind of may not innovate quickly because of the costs and the time involved. So Bell's always on the forefront of technology. I mean, this ain't your daddy's Bell. This ain't the Bell you knew back in the 90s. Like, this is a whole different level, different company. You know, this is the forefront of helmet technology. So, yeah, just finishing up about the visor here. Also something really cool. I don't know if you're an Arai guy. I used to be an Arai guy at one point in my life. And for the life of me, and maybe it's just me, if you've mastered this, you're a ninja, you're something else. I could never get the visor off of my Arai. You know, I'd get the thing and I'd be cranking on it and I'd feel like I was gonna break it and I'd spend all my money on this helmet and I'd have like anxiety, and it's just like, you don't want to deal with that BS. Give me a helmet that I can take the visor off nice and easy, please, please. So this, you simply push the button on the side, on both sides, and move it forward. Visor comes off, boom, like this. Dozens of different visor options, tinted to mirrored, anything in between. And they also make one with a transitions finish to it. So I don't know if you're familiar with transitions, but in the dark it will be clear, and then you go out in the sun and it gets really tinted. I had one on my old helmet, absolutely loved it, and I had it for probably about 5 years. So if you take care of your helmet, you know, you don't put it on its lid, you don't let it roll around, you don't let people do stuff with it and damage it, you don't touch it all the time, the visor will last you just as long as the helmet. So fantastic. Kind of moving forward with it. Like you've probably seen in other Bell helmets, magnetic cheek pads. So those things pop out. It's in the event of an accident. You know, someone can yank those out nice and easily without disturbing your head or having to pull on your neck or anything. So it loosens the helmet up. Also, it makes pulling them out and washing them a snap. You know, take these out, wash them. They don't recommend throwing them in a dryer, but if you do, be careful because these are magnets on the back, and they actually get stuck inside the washing machine or the dryer. I've lost them plenty of time, and then I went and looked back, and they're sitting there spinning around the inside of the dryer there, or the washing machine. Antimicrobial, which is just kind of the standard nowadays. You don't want your helmet to stink after a sweaty day at the track. And probably one of the best innovations about this helmet is Bell's Flex liners. So Flex technology is pretty neat. It's a multi-density foam, or pump the brakes. It's basically 3 different density foams stacked in itself. So shell within a shell within a shell, and in between those there's kind of a plastic sheath. The shell within a shell within a shell, they're all kind of linked together. There's kind of interlocking, and they don't move. There's a lot of friction in between them, but in the event of an accident, it helps actually absorb some rotational impact, fore and aft, anything if the helmet's getting whacked to the side. It's like, if you've ever gone ass over tea kettle, you know it's not a straight hit. It's never straight. You know, you get hit kind of often. You can't control it when it's happening. And also, too, if you've ever taken a tumble, you may have hit at high speed and then flipped over and landed and hit a little slower speed. So the multi-density foams help out with this, different density foam for different speed impacts. It totally makes sense. It's logical. And it works. You know, they have the data to back it up. Okay, if you're kind of looking at it, you can see the different color foams maybe. You see that red foam, and then there's black foam underneath it, and then there's another layer of foam that's underneath this plastic brow piece here. And then you have the carbon fiber shell, which helps to absorb impact. It actually disperses energy amongst the helmet instead of straight through, which you'll find on like a cheaper polycarbonate shell. And this thing's an absolute beaut. Yeah, I can't wait to go try it out tomorrow. You know, it's like, I don't want to give too much of a rant here, but don't chintz on your helmet. You know, it's just like $100 helmet for $100 head. And so many people, they'll go, hey, look, I'm never going to get in an accident. I ride safe. I don't even go that fast. Hey, I ride a Vespa, whatever. It's like, dude, true story. I was out at breakfast like 2 or 3 days ago. It was like 9:30, almost 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm sitting there eating. I saw this little old lady. She was downing screwdrivers at like 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning. Little old lady goes and gets in her big Cadillac and takes off. And it's like, she just drives off. It's like, dude, you're the best rider in the world. I'm sure you are. But that's the person who's going to take you out. And you got to be prepared, you know? It's like so many helmet manufacturers will kind of dress up a cheap, shitty helmet with shitty construction, a price point helmet, in really bright, bold graphics. I'll tell you, bright, bold graphics aren't going to save your ass if you ever fall. So, you know, hate to get a little preachy on you, but spending money on it. I'm lucky that Bell hooks me up, but for many, many, many years of my life, I spent a lot of money on helmets, and You know, with everything they're finding out about head injuries, and you hear about these guys in the NFL and stuff, it's terrifying to think that, you know, maybe you could prevent something like that and you didn't. And it's like, I'm sure they're going to find out more and more. So why not? Just spend a little extra money, get something amazing, look great, be comfortable, extend your riding time with a comfortable helmet. And, you know, there's plenty of nice ones on the market, but check this puppy out. Check it out first. Support your brick and mortar. So go to your local retailer, or if you can't do that, check it out at Bell Helmet's website. That's all for tonight, guys. I'm stoked. Can't wait to ride with this thing tomorrow. So thanks for tuning in. Click like or do whatever. I don't even know how it works, but just boom. And we'll do some more of these. Peace out. See ya.